Good morning. Now that you know how to find the surface area of a rectangular solid, just note it's the same process for a triangular solid. You just have to find the area of all the surfaces and add it up. A pyramid, remember, has a base of a particular shape, but the sides don't go up at 90 degrees, and there's not a top. So we only need to find the surface area of the base and then the surface area of the triangles that make the sides. Okay? So we're going to call it slant height because we need the height from the base to the top. And notice it's on a slant, right? It doesn't come up at 90 degrees. So we need that height, which is different than the height of the pyramid. So let's look here at their example and we can work through it. This measurement is 10. So this is 10. Like if we had to find the perimeter of that triangle, these would be 10, but it is the slant height that we need to use in order to find the area, because that's where the height of the tip would meet the base at 90 degrees. Okay? And the base is 8. So we can find the area of the base, 8 times 8. And then how many triangles do you see? 4 of them. And how do we find the area of a triangle? Yeah, base times height divided by 2. So my base is still 8. And what's the height? Is it 10 or 9.2? Yeah, remember it's 9.2. That's the slant height. 8 times 8 is 64. And we're going to have 8 times 9.2 is 73.6. And then we have to remember to divide that by 2 because it's a triangle. 36.8. So each triangle is 36.8, but we have 4 of them. That's 147.2, and then we're going to add our 64. 211.2, and what's our units? Inches. And because we had to multiply the inches, inches times inches is inches squared. So the surface area here would be 211.2 inches squared, or 211 2/10. And this shape is a net for a square-based pyramid. All right, let's try another one. You can work through the example on your own, but let's try this one. So let's draw a net. How big? Oh, 4.8 and 4.8. Well, we're just going to kind of pretend. We're just going to go to 5. So our drawing might not be to scale, but we'll put our measurement in there. Okay, 4.8 feet. And then, while this measurement here is 3.8, remember it's the slant height that we care about, which is 2.9. So we're going to go 2.9 out from each side. And I'm going to mark it. 2.9 feet. And then we would have that on all 4 sides of the base. And that's what our net would look like. Then we just have to find the area of all the shapes. Well, this is a square. So that's the area of the base of it. And then how many triangles do we have? 4 of them. Area of a triangle is base times height, divide 2. The base was 4.8 and the height 2.9. So then, oh, did I just write 2.2? Goodness sake. And then we would just find it. We just follow our order of operations. 4.8 times 2.9. Divide that by 2. Oh, I didn't press the right button. Using a calculator's biggest skill is knowing when the answer looks peculiar, so you know not to have it. So this part, 6.96, and 4.8 times 4.8 is 23 400ths. And then we let's see, then we got to multiply this. 27.84 plus 23.04. Then let's look at our units. Feet. And we multiplied feet times feet, so we get feet squared. Answer in a box. I think you're going to be pretty good at this. Let's do one that is a triangular base. So the process is all the same. Process is all the same. So the base in this case is a triangle that looks like it has a 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh boy, I might not have enough room here. 10 inches. And the height, 8.6, because that's this one, right? 8.6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.6. Let's just pretend goes to there, and we'll label it. And then you have triangles coming off of that, about 8.6. We can label that. And then it'll have one coming this way, and the height will be 8.6. And then it's going to have a triangle coming off of that side, 8.6. So this is what the net looks like for a triangle-based pyramid. And then if you imagine folding these up, and you end up with this shape, right? This side would fold up to the tip, okay? And we find the area of all that. Well, it turns out we have 4 equal triangles, but to keep it how we did before, we find the area of the base plus the area of the sides, okay? So in this case, the base is going to be 10 times 8.6 divide 2, because remember, it's a triangle. And then how many side triangles do we have? 3, and their base is 10, and their height is 8.6. Got to divide it all by 2. 8.6 times 10 should be 86. 86 divided by 2 is 43. So this part's 43. The area of one triangle is 43. Notice those are the same, so that's how I knew that. Times it by 3. So the sides are all worth 129, and then we'll add the base. And we'll get 172 inches squared. Okay, so that's it for a triangle-based pyramid. But same idea. Surface area is simply finding the area of all the surfaces and adding them all up. That's it. Okay? I just want to be sure you don't need anything else. That's all you're going to need. Okay? Good luck.